You know?
I
Oh
every
God.
year so far that since Modern Warfare 2, I've been going to the the midnight release.
Mm-hmm.
Every year, last year I went to the mall here to the Best Buy, and there was a mom. She came in there, right? And I mean, she was probably my, like I said, mid-30s. You could tell, the faces are starting to get older. You know what I'm saying? She
Nice.
comes
Thanks.
in. I mean, this kid was max maybe 12 max. I'm saying I don't know kids' ages and by just looking at him, but I mean he was a little kid,
Right.
and the mother smelled like weed, stunk. And this. I'm not gonna say what race, color, or anything like that. Like it has nothing to do with
What?
it, but she
Yeah.
stunk like weed, right? And the little kid, and she's buying him ghosts.
Well,
Like,
hell yeah, she is, because she's fucking high. That's
I'm like, what the
that's nothing to her.
Yeah, and
You know?
there's tons of little kids. Granted, there's tons of adults there too. And everyone's all talking and having fun. But
Yeah.
I
Well,
just
mostly though, kids.
kids, yes. And I'm
And then
like,
they
how
look at you like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" And I'm thinking, "Bitch, I'm old enough to buy it. What the fuck are you doing
bitch,
here?"
I'm AIDS monkey. I'm the one that fucking teabags you all the time, faggot.
I
Like,
know exactly. I
oh
can't
man.
take it. Like, this shit stresses me out. You and I are just alike.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Like,
saying.
I
That's why I like
can't
gaming with you,
fucking do it.
because you blow your lid just as much as I do, man. Like you can't take it. You start fucking dropping f bombs, that bombs, and just ugh.
I can't take it, dude.
Yeah, I cannot. Next thing I want to talk about, like not get rid of, but you mentioned this. I think it was in number 2 or number 3 with the thermal sights.
Mm-hmm.
Like just kind of like make them weaker. I think
Yeah.
like because it really did. It's ruining ghosts. It's one of the I think it's a game breaking perk. Not a perk, but an attachment for the
Yeah.
gun or the weapon. It does not belong in the game.
Mm. And that's what I'm afraid of. I think that's probably, up there with my top concerns as far as it being advanced. Like, what exactly are we going to have? What kind of sights are we going to have? Or,
Yeah.
I don't know, perks and attachments. And, now you can fucking fly, apparently.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you can hover. I saw something that you can
my
hover.
God.
So
Done.
yeah. So this bush Wookie now, they do
Yeah.
rings. They're able to fly now.
Yep.
So
You think you were pissed off before, just fucking wait till a fucking quick scoper jumps through the air and fucking kills you.
I think the first 2 months of the game is gonna be like all the good players are gonna be stomping the kids.
Yeah.
And then the kids are gonna get so pissed off. Like this, I mean, this is a cycle that happens all the time.
Uh-huh.
They're gonna be like, "Oh, all right, so you're doing this, and we're gonna, IED this, and
Yeah.
danger close on that, and I figured out the fucking concoction, the Molotov cocktail for you right here of bombs, and that's what's gonna happen, and
Exactly.
it's cyclical. It happens every year.
Yep. And then people will be pissed, and then they'll bring a fucking update, and the update will make it worse.
Yep. For us, not for them, for us.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So yeah, thermal sights. I think they need to be kind of. I don't
Get
know.
rid of it. Fuck
It's cool. I don't use any of those sights though. Like it's so
Yeah.
funny. Like I just put either an iron sight or just a red dot on any, and this goes
Right.
this goes for any Call of Duty. I've always done that. Like I don't even use grenades anymore, or flashbangs or any of that shit. Like I never even
Yeah.
opened up the IED. Like it's still locked, and I'm
Yeah.
final
That's
prestige.
what. Yeah. Most of mine I run with, extra perks.
Yeah, because
And
they're supposed to help out.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's supposed to, right? In parentheses, right? Like
Yeah. Exactly.
sometimes I see kids that don't even have. I think they have like 2 perks, and one of them will be like Dead Eye or something. Will
Yeah.
give you the extra the every other bullet or something like that, or every somewhat bullet is more powerful and it takes 50% off your energy. And they run that, and they'll run Danger Close.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck? And they have like one of those cassettes, or whatever the fuck they're called, those little noob tube things. Jesus Christ! Like what the?
Yeah. And I kind of understand that whole mentality because, me, I'm like one of those people, like, if I can't enjoy it, I'm going to fuck it up for everybody.
Yeah. See, like,
That's how I am. And so when people pull shit out on me, like the target finder or something, I just fucking do the same. And then it just turns into this fucking cycle.
Yeah.
And I'm just
because you're adding on. You're fucking poking the bear, and then the bear multiplies out to like many bears, I've noticed that too. Like when you run a
Exactly.
shotgun, they'll start running a shotgun.
Yeah.
Or when you're running, like you're saying
Exactly.
LMG, they'll put that LMG.
And I know I do. I know it, because I'm like, I'm gonna show this motherfucker. Come here, So
So you're doing it out of spite, which causes
yeah,
them to do it out of spite, and it multiplies that.
yeah. Then it's a big clusterfuck, and everybody's just spraying shit at the end.
Yep. So we got rid of split screeners. We got rid of thermal sights. What's your next one?
My next would be weapon balance.
Okay.
I didn't even think about that until now, whenever we started talking. But,
Okay.
back in Black Ops 2, I guess one of the things that, frustrated the hell out of me was the SMGs.
Yep.
They had no recoil. It was just like you could spray across the map with them.
Yep.
That and the pistol,
Yeah.
like, oh my God.
It's still like that to
Seriously?
this day. It's a
Yeah,
sniper rifle.
It is. Yeah, exactly. And so, I think there has to be some kind of happy medium. I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be.
What do you think about the weapons in Ghost?
I don't know. There's not anything I like about Ghost.
I hear you. Honestly, like I said, it's definitely one of my least favorite Call of Duties, but it's the best Call of Duty kill death ratio wise for me, and I don't know why, because I don't like it.
Yeah.
But it's I've been successful at it, and it's not like it's like you said, it's not consistent. That's why I don't really care for it. It's consistently bad, which that's what I don't
exactly.
like.
That's what I was gonna say.
But I personally think that the the weapon balance in this game is pretty damn good.
I was gonna say I don't think it's as bad. I don't think like Black Ops 2, but I kind of thought that it used to be like an AR game. Everybody ran with an assault rifle.
Yep.
And then it seemed like everybody, is running lightweight marathon bullshit, And I know that's you, but
no, I
no?
honestly,
I thought you did.
I don't have one class on Black Ops 2 with lightweight.
See, and I started running lightweight because you remember the whole little broken camera issue.
Yeah.
And then I had read up like, oh well, if you use lightweight, then it, I guess,
Thunder talks about that.
Yeah,
like the Holy Trinity, right? Like.
Yeah.
I don't fall into the category of monkey see, monkey do. No pun intended. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I don't fall. I don't like to copy other people when does it work? Like
with what?
The lightweight, does it actually?
I think it does. Like I can tell a difference when I'm running it and when I'm not.
Mm-hmm. What's the substitute? Like, what are you knocking to put that on? Like, what are you knocking down, or the perks to have that?
Well, no, I mean, because I usually run, like the greed or whatever, and that way I can run with 2 perks.
Okay.
So I usually run lightweight and flak jacket.
Bitch. See, that's what I use, flak jacket, and I think the first one was Ghost, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's I ran that a lot because I was running. I'm running into spawns and stuff, and I mean, even though they know that I'm there, it just makes me feel comfortable that I'm off the radar. Because I'm always running a can on my guns. I always have a silencer on my gun, so it's.
Well, I thought that was gonna, whenever, what did they do? They took away Ghost, or you had to move for it to be active.
Correct.
Yeah, and I thought that was gonna be like a big thing as far as bullshit. People still camp.
Mm-hmm.
Like it didn't.
Yeah. Even though they come up on the radar and you see that red blob, they know that they're there, right? Like they don't care. Yeah. But for me, I'm saying.
But yeah, but you run and
go. People ask me that. They're like, "Why do you run Ghost if you're always in their spawn?" Well, because I like to be unpredictable. Just because I was here a second ago doesn't mean I'm going to be there again in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's true. Yeah, but you run and gun. You're not just sitting there. So.
Yep. But,
people are ignorant, though.
Yeah. Most people are. That's definitely.
Especially people that play this.
Yes.
Maybe I'm the dumb one for saying.
I don't know why, but I write to people a lot. Like I write them love letters.
Uh-huh.
Every time that I'll get into a room and I'll just back out or rage quit. I'm like, you're such a camping faggot. And then I see normally when there's 2 digits at the end of the name of their gamer tag, that means it's their birth date, right? Or a birth year.
Yeah.
I see a lot of 79s, 78s, 77s, 76s. I saw a 74 the other day. And I'm like, dude, I hope you're not an adult doing this. And I was like, you're such a fucking camping faggot. And he's like, oh, wow, nice. You're very intelligent or something. And I'm like, oh, here we go. This is definitely a grown-up. You know what I'm saying?